Crimson Tide of Alabama. 28-7. Alabama owned that first half. A good drive, though. At the very end of the second quarter, got Arkansas on the board. They'll hope for more of the same. Bryce Young is on the field with a helmet on.
Boy,
that's encouraging.
It's great news for Alabama fans, even college football fans.
Let's go to Jenny for an update.
Well, guys, you heard Nick Saban tell me that it was a shoulder injury going into the half. I just was told that he went in, got evaluated, and now he is questionable to return. So you see him out on the field now.
Well, that's going to be interesting. He's at least got a smile on his face. A couple of good signs, but we're going to have to just wait and see. They won't have the ball first offensively as Reichard kicks off. And Arkansas bring it out to the 25. Brad Nessler, Gary Danielson, Jenny Dale. Couple things, partner. First of all, you know, we got a game to play and a second half to play, and Arkansas will talk about how they can get back into it. But when you lose arguably the most visible guy our sport has, it's not good for anybody.
No, I think both these teams are hurting at halftime. You know, Arkansas number 20, down, gave up 28 points, and the other team thinking national championship, is our quarterback okay? So both teams come out going, what's going to happen in the second half?
And we'll find out because it's starting right now at the 25-yard line. A.J. Jefferson led him on a late scoring drive. His numbers were not good at all until the last really 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. And Gary mentioned third quarter problems. Sam Pittman told us every game, the third quarter seems to get worse for us. Minus 28 point differential in the third quarter. They like to turn that around today. This is a good start. Raheem Sanders, the Rocket, goes out for a first down out to the 37.
There's no doubt that this Arkansas offense says, if we get a little warm-up, Sam Pittman changed it up. I was out of practice Wednesday. They actually took halftime. They all went over and got a drink, and he blew the whistle and said, we are going to get our legs ready. They actually practiced halftime.
And so they come out with 20-yard sprints to try to warm things up. They're going to put a good thing going here out near the 40-yard line, at least on their opening few snaps. Jalen Moody made the tackle on Rocket Sanders.
I think Arkansas and their offensive coordinator, Kendall Giles, believes that they have to run the ball to be able to throw the ball against Arkansas.
Yeah, they're going to go for a little tempo right here. Second down and 7. Blitz coming. Jefferson throws to the outside. Lucky that wasn't picked off. Kool-Aid McKinstry broke up the pass intended for Matt Landers.
Good coverage. Can't get deep. Said they've not been able to attack the corners. They still haven't been able to.
No. So third down and 7.
Burks last year had that 50-50 throw that he took for a touchdown. Remember that one?
Yeah. Had a huge game. Problem is he's playing for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, first round pick. That's what happens in this league. Got to replace him.
Jefferson running out of time from the backside. Throws late across the middle and it's broken up incomplete. Knocked away by Arnold.
Yeah, Terry Arnold came into the Texas game. They can't get him off the field. Playing the other quarterback corner opposite McKinstry. Man-to-man coverage. Ball slightly behind. He's able to make the play with his left hand.
Almost tucked it in there. That's a great defensive play.
Yep, ball was, you saw the receiver had to slow down. That's where man-to-man coverage makes the difference. Against zones, you can throw the space. Against man-to-man, they have to be accurate throws.
Max Fletcher to punt. Look out, the guy on the other end. He's forced a couple of fair catches today, but he's also seen one taken back 45 yards by this guy at the 14. Made the first wave miss. McKinstry ran into a wall as he hit the 34-yard line, but another good return. A flag down. Didn't see that until late. Bryce Young is coming out at quarterback. Boy, this is shocking me. The way he looked going in the locker room.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team, number 26. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
So that negates a nice return.
And you can actually almost feel that Alabama fans sigh of relief if he comes in here and throws a one, right? I mean, if he throws a pass, because they can remember back when they had it going and Tua he injured that ankle.
Right.
You know, everything changed.
He's not on the field, but he's trying to fire up his teammates. Milroe will take over.
Yeah. I think Jenny's report of questionable is realistic, right?
Yeah. Looked like it was going to go from questionable to probable, but it isn't yet. Gibbs, nice job by Bumper Pool to stop him in his tracks. If you just joined us and you missed this in the first half, this was the play Bryce Young was injured on. Drew Sanders drawing a beat on him. Bryce trying to throw at the very last second and jammed that shoulder into the sideline. And then showed his frustration heading to the tent and then finally the locker room. But he is back out with his teammates, with his helmet on. But he is back up. Jalen Milroe is at the controls. And he's going to throw. And he overshot his intended receiver, Jermaine Burton.
The challenge for Alabama is, what do? They've struggled running the ball, especially on the road. They go to the passing game, not quite in sync, right? Receivers take it more to the post, quarterback's throwing it as a square.
Fans at halftime have had a chance to refuel their lungs a little bit.
That's for sure.
3rd down and 9. Big play here. Here comes the blitz. Milroe's in his own end zone, but he runs out of there. And he's got the first down and then slides.
Like, that's generous. Slide? You sure is
I don't know what that was.
Kind of a spinner slide there, wasn't it? But you're right. Pass rush goes past him. He feels it, knows where the first down is, and then he...
Little Twizzler at the end there.
Exactly.
Gibbs. Cut back.
Oh, man.
What a beauty.
Yeah, exactly. The stretch play that time, outside stretch, getting it, feeling it, speed to the outside, and then find a crease. And he does.
And the quickness with which he hits that cutback is, when you see it live and in person, I don't know if you're getting it on TV, but it's pretty quick. 61 yards now for Gibbs, 2nd down and 3. High snap. This time they've got him bottled up and might have gotten a yard out of it. Landon Jackson made the stop.
Yeah, Zach Williams, number 56, the defensive end of that side, won his battle. You win your one-on-one battle, good things happen. Over here, you win, that forces it back the other way. Win, force it back the other way. Nice job.
Yep. Well, they picked up a 3rd and 9. They've got a 3rd and 4 right here. McClellan now behind Milroe. It's a little sweep. And Gibbs isn't going to get there. Nice job by the Arkansas defense. He's about a half-yard shy.
It is. Coming from the left side, little touch pass. Can't quite get the block that time on the safety, and gets it real close.
Blair made the play and forces the punt. James Burnham in to kick for only the 2nd time today. Bryce Stevens, he's had some big returns so far through the first month of the season as well. Burnham with that Australian punt, end over end. Fair catch has already been called for and taken at the 21-yard line. So Arkansas got a stop, forced to punt. 10.5 to play 3rd quarter. They'll have it back on offense when we return.
Buying a home? Then you've got a lot on your mind. Now rising rates? Whew, it's a lot. But with Rocket, you have an advantage. You can lock your rate for 90 days while you search for a home. If rates rise, yours is safe. But if they fall within 3 years of buying, you can refinance to a new, lower rate with exclusive savings. We'll help you lock it and drop it so you can buy today. That's the Rocket Advantage. Lock your rate today. Call 8336-ROCKET or visit therocketadvantage.com. Whoever told me being a diehard Razorback fan, it's a dream to play football here. He said that Fayetteville really is a home away from home for the Pool family, guys.
It sure is a family affair. It's funny, we walked into our meeting yesterday, and Gary said, linebackers didn't look like you when they came into a meeting when I played, you know, hadn't shaved, long hair. He comes in, looked like he's getting ready to go to church.
Absolutely. He was clean shaven and ready for a TV interview, wasn't he?
a good player, too.
Good player.
Meanwhile, his offensive teammates take over at the 22. Jefferson on the run. KJ got about 10, close to it anyway. Jenny also tells us Brian Branch is going to be out for the remainder of the game. Bryce Young is back on the sideline, but probably not going to play. KJ Jefferson, first 3 drives, not much. Last drive they really needed before the end of the half, and they got it for the 7 points that they have on the board. Now we're 5 minutes into the third. They're trying to close the gap a little further, and Rocket Sanders has got a first down. Our final trend, Alabama 70% on their third down conversions. Arkansas converted 1.
When you put together that last touchdown drive by Arkansas, that third and long screen down here that Alabama scores on, when they're really almost conceding a field goal on the play, was a huge play.
Yep, no doubt. First down here, Jefferson pumps, goes down in a slant. On the run is Trey Knox. And Knox is all the way to the 30.
So what you do is you fake the quick screen and you fake that you're going to block here, and then you go to the seam. Nice play, nice design. You get the Alabama secondary on their heels, and then you dash them right up the seam.
For 36 yards to the 30. And now the throw the other way. This one's a little high. And now the throw the other way. This one's a little high, intended for Landers. McKinstry was there to help break it up.
McKinstry, man-to-man coverage. You have to attack it. If you're going to beat Alabama, you have to attack their man-to-man coverage. You know, we've seen in the past, you know, I mean, you got the Mike Evans doing it back when Johnny Manziel had him there. You got to have that receiver that can challenge that man-to-man coverage to the outside.
Second down and 10. Collision in the backfield, and Will Anderson says hello to Rocket Sanders.
Yeah, if you're going to not block number 31 and read him, you better read it fast, because he's coming, and if you make the wrong decision...
They're lucky he didn't take the handoff.
Oh.
Wow.
See, that's a... I don't know who you're reading on that one, but 31 better be on the page that you're reading.
Third down and 14. Blitz coming from toe-to-toe. Jefferson look out from behind, has to throw at the last second, and he completed it to Sanders. And he's got a first down. I don't know how he did that.
I know, when you're 6'4", 240 pounds, might be one way, and he used every bit of strength to get rid of this one, because he had Will Anderson on him, and he pulled through and made the throw.
16 yards on 3rd and 14. You don't get many of those. Sanders on the inside run now. Goes for about 4 more.
Especially if you get this play and you've got a chance to get a sack, that takes you out of field goal range, and you know, you get the ball back. But completes it now, you know, for all intents and purposes, unless it's a really long yardage, Arkansas is calling plays here now like they have 4-down territory.
Defense.
Alabama gets caught with an illegal substitution. So they're going to move it 5 yards closer. Sort of, you were talking about Will Anderson and the size of KJ Jefferson, and that was like 6'4", 240 with 6'4", 240.
Totally.
Yeah, the quarterback won that one.
It didn't used to be that way, but this is, you know, he's Cam Newton big. There's no doubt about it.
So the 12 man on the field penalty makes it first down and 5 for the Razorbacks. At the 13-yard line. Popping through a hole and into the end zone is A.J. Green. Touchdown, Arkansas.
So Arkansas has caught a break. The Alabama quarterback is injured, and they're taking advantage of it. They're making a football game.
You said score at the end of the second. Try to get one to start the third. It's not quite the start of the third, but this will do for him. Big opening off the left side, and Green had nothing but green in front of him until he hit the red of the end zone. Extra point is good.
And it might have looked corny running the sprints and practicing halftime, but what Sam Pittman was doing was emphasizing we're not going to lose the third quarter anymore, and his team has responded.
Capping a 78-yard drive, A.J. Green, 28-14. Everybody knows that I'm all wild.
Oh, your granddaughter's going to love that when she graduates from boot camp. Only has 3 weeks left.
And it's an SEC on CBS doubleheader featuring Auburn taking on top-ranked Georgia, and then in prime time will be in Tuscaloosa for Texas A&M and number 2 Alabama. It's all next Saturday here on CBS. Well, business was picking up during that last time out here around Razorback Stadium because their team has inched back into it, 28-14.
Oh yeah, one more stop by this Arkansas Razorback defense, and this place is going to really feel it.
You're right.
So the dilemma for Bill O'Brien is, with number 9 in the game, he had a matchup that he just could depend on.
Right.
And it felt pretty easy. He could score anytime he wanted to. Now that matchup's not there anymore. Or if he's going to use it, he's risking it with an inexperienced quarterback. Unless number 9 runs on the field, right?
Exactly. Bates. And it's an onside kick. And they got it. Sam Pittman said we were going to pull out the stops. He just did it with an onside kick, and his kicker recovered it.
He's stolen a possession. He's emphasized the third quarter, and his team has responded. And he said, I love his special teams. When we do something different, I know on that sideline, Nick Saban is looking at his coaches and going, why weren't we ready for that?
You can't do it much better than this. The kicker is the hero. He just waited on it, waited for the last bounce, and covered it 11 yards past where he kicked it. A fake field goal last year against Alabama, an onside kick today.
I'm going to check if it went 10 yards.
Jake Bates with the kick. We'll watch it.
Remember, it's not where the feet of the players is. It's where the ball is. You can't reach across the ball line.
It's 11.
And he did not.
No, it's 11 yards. Good to check. Just keeps out of his own way until the last second. And then said, I got it.
Boy, the temptation of grabbing that ball earlier must have been really strong.
Absolutely. Gene Steratore is with us. Gene, you seeing what we're seeing?
I am, and I think the other thing they may be doing just to check mark the boxes is to make sure that no blocking occurred before the ball was legally able to be touched within that 10 yards. And by the angles that I've seen, that also was done very well by the kicking team.
Sam is saying, you're taking our buzz away right here.
Well, that's a good point. I did not know that. Gene brought that up. So the point is that it would be a penalty. It's a reviewable penalty. And they're looking to see if there was a block before the ball crossed the line. It's close.
Might have been simultaneous.
Yes, it's very, very close. It's very close. That ball was hovering above that line. Again, it was called illegal on the field.
Right. It would be kind of hard to turn it around. But
well, it's right at that line when the blocks are really unnecessary on the play.
yeah, the Bama players are so far back. Here's the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Jake Bates is the man of the hour for the midway point of the third quarter.
And it was inches either way. Again, called legal on the field. The ball was hovering over the line. It's not when he catches it, it's when the ball gets to the line.
I think they got it right. So now can the offense take advantage? Good field position at the 46. Slip screen to Hazelwood on the outside. Got it to midfield, maybe to the 49. So we check in with Jenny.
Yeah, I talked to head coach Sam Pittman. He said he walked into the locker room at halftime and he looked at his team and he said, "We're playing Ala freaking Bama." Maybe he used different words right there. He said, "We're playing with no emotion." So his goal was to come out here in the third quarter and fight, and that's exactly what they're doing, guys.
Were they ever? Sanders fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage on this carry.
Just a little point here, if Alabama can get a stop, the replay actually gave the Bama defense a blow. You know, maybe a three-minute blow, because they had just left the field and they would have had to run back on.
That's what I was saying about Sam Pittman saying you're killing our body. We want to get going on offense.
I thought you were talking about the fans, but because the Alabama defense was drinking Gatorade, they go, what?
Third down at 6. So will they get the stop? Jefferson in trouble. Throws late and got it complete. Detron Jackson, first down.
So the plays that were being dropped in the first half, the receivers are now helping out. K.J. Jefferson runs up in the pocket again. That's the second time in the second half he's made plays out of sync in the pocket.
17-yard pickup on a 3rd and 6. Back to Rocket. Sanders straight up the middle. And he's got 8 more to the 25. Marco Helms brought him down.
So Rocket Sanders came to Arkansas as a wide receiver, transition to a running back. And the Rocket fits, doesn't it?
It does. Came in leading the SEC in rushing. This time he loses one. Raheem Oates. Otis. And on the stop, the big fella on the inside. He plucks up a lot of ground. 3rd down and 3 again. Jefferson momentarily comes up under center. He's going to stay there and go straight ahead. Quarterback keeper, and he's got the first down. He lost about 15 pounds in the offseason, but he is still a load.
You know, obviously one of the very few times that Arkansas will go under center. They do that because they can get the push on the quarterback sneak. You go shotgun, you get no push.
Yep. So 4 runs and a couple of passes has covered 32 yards in the last couple minutes as we approach 5 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Arkansas driving. K.J. Jefferson all the way to the 15 before he's run out of bounds.
Well, there's the zone read, and this time he read Dallas Turner, number 15. Looking at the handoff, look at that. He's got his eyes right here, okay? He's got his eyes right there. Do I do it? Do I do it? Nope, I got it. Gets it out to the outside. Very positive play.
This time he keeps it, took it right out of his tailback's hands to the 5. Jefferson has got the Arkansas offense in gear.
Look how smart this read is by K.J. Jefferson. He gets an attack not only from Dallas Turner, but also the corner blitz at the same time. So he knows he has to keep it and not go wide, but take it inside.
Got Alabama's defense on their heels a little bit. Jefferson, 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Rocket Sanders with him in the backfield.
They're coming. Man-to-man coverage by Alabama all over the field. Blitz is coming.
Low snap. Sanders trying to weave his way inside. Maybe got one. 2nd down and goal. So the onside kick started this, and it's carried it down inside the 5-yard line of Alabama.
So, you know, the no huddle up tempo doesn't always have to go fast, but it does keep, if you don't substitute, keeps Alabama from substituting inside.
Out of 5 on the play clock. Jefferson going to get the snap off. Barely. Sanders cuts back.
Stuffed well again inside.
Tough sledding in there for number 5.
Yeah, Isaiah Hastings. I think it was Hastings, I'm not sure, 99. I believe stuffed the play inside. Make piles. Make piles if they're those defensive linemen.
All right, you got a quarterback.
And you
one of the best runners in the country from that position. Do you run him here at 3rd down and goal?
Well, I also think you got 4th down, too. Remember, you got a backup quarterback in on the other side. I think you got 2 downs.
The 11th play of the drive is right here at the 3-yard line. Jefferson keeps it. Doesn't get it. And that's 4th down.
Lost yardage on the play. Attacking defense. Defensive coordinator Pete Golding sends them again off the edge right here. Attack. Can't get the mesh cleanly. And it looks like, at least, Sam Pittman says, 3rd quarter, a lot of time.
Take 3.
Let's put 3 up there, or let's try another fake.
Cam Little, who had the heartbreak at the end of the game last week when he hit the top of the upright from 42 yards out.
Look at him look over. Why would he be looking at the bench? To see if the fake is on or not? Looks safe, take the 3.
22-yard field goal attempt is up and good. Maybe to restore the confidence in his kicker, take the sure thing, as Gary said. Still a lot of ball left. 16 and a half minutes to go. It's down to 28-17. Alabama, late 3rd.
We decided.
Buffalo Wild Wings. And by the wheels up. 17 unanswered points by Arkansas. It has them back in the ball game. Don't forget, later in the game, we'll have the play of the game presented by Jersey Mike Subs. Well, the onside kick led to 3. They got close. Jake Bates. I don't know if he's got the smile off his face yet, but I'm assuming he's going to kick this one off.
Be the odds, right?
I looked at you to see if you were assuming what.
I know, well, I can't guess with these guys anymore.
And this one will not be returned. So out to the 25 comes the Alabama offense. Invesco brings you today's Scholar Athletes. Darren Dalcourt for Alabama, and Trey Knox, who just had a big catch on that last drive for Arkansas. Invesco proud to support student athletes on and off the field with a donation of $1,000 to both Alabama and Arkansas's general scholarship funds.
So no one preaches the process and one play at a time more than Nick Saban, right? Ignore the surroundings, do your job. Let's see if they can.
Whoa, high snap. Somehow, Willow got away, but not too far. Drew Sanders brings him down after a couple-yard pickup. I don't know if it was a fast snapper, he just took his eyes off it.
It was kind of fast, right?
Yeah.
Got to him quick and handled it, but as you said, for nothing, basically.
And it was all Bryce Young in Alabama when he left the game. It's changed in a hurry with him on the sideline. Milroe's going to keep this. Cuts it outside. Almost an offensive face mask that is dragged out of bounds.
So remember this, though. The changeup is not really a changeup for Arkansas. The running quarterback in the zone read is what they face all spring ball. That's what they see every day. So even though it's a changeup for Alabama, Arkansas says, yeah, we practice against this every day.
3rd down and 8. Empty backfield. as Gibbs comes out as a wide receiver to the very bottom of your screen. Milrow scrambling around in trouble, flags down there, a holding call, but it's thrown out of bounds anyway, and they'll decline that and take the punt.
Another stop. Started on first down with the mishandled or off-center snap, and
Offense, number 70.
they're going to get the ball back. Nowhere to go. I think it was 70, wasn't it? No staring at the ref this time. He knew he held him on that one for sure.
So, Bryce Stevens waiting on the punt. Opponent. Oh, that snap hit somebody, and Burrow's got to just cover it back at the 3-yard line. What happened there?
It hit Henry To'oto'o, I believe, number 10. It's like the center anticipated the kick, the punter, who likes to rugby it to the right, and it was almost leading him, and I believe he hit the up back.
The long snapper pivot. It's right in the shadows. It was hard to see.
Yes, it hit the up back, and it was Henry To'oto'o. It's almost like he was leading the punter to the right, and he let it right into the up back, blocking on the play.
This will show us a better angle. There it is, just sideways.
How far offline that was. It's like he was anticipating him to go to the right. It's hard to believe he could be that far off with a snap.
A major snafu by the special teams has given Arkansas a gift inside the 4-yard line. First and goal. K.J. Jefferson all by himself in the backfield. First and goal.
They didn't throw down here last time. Will they do it this time?
Sanders joins him in the backfield. He gets the carry. He gets the touchdown.
What a turn of events.
Man.
Onside kick for points.
No
Special teams.
Bryce Young. This offense is tragic. You got to put Ty Simpson in or something. Like, you got to be able to throw the ball, man.
Sanders just kept driving with those legs on the inside until he was across the goal line behind his big eaters up front. And they're going to go for 2.
Of course, 28-23. Go for 2.
And Nick Saban tied his shoes on the sideline. He'll stop play for a second. So a 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line.
Touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
They're reviewing the touchdown.
He was stopped, lost a little momentum, but I thought he was pushed in after that, didn't you?
I did.
Stopped, loses momentum.
Keeps driving. Now it's a pileup. And
yeah,
there he is.
He fell on his own offensive lineman there, but I don't think he hit the ground. Did he stop enough to put his knees on the ground? No, he kept pushing and pushing.
I don't see how they're going to turn that around. Just kept the legs driving, as I said, the first time. But we'll take a look at it.
He kind of dove out, landed on him, and then gathered his left foot and pushed again to score.
Team Territories with us from New York. Gino?
Looks pretty clear to me, guys. I think from the sky cam shot, I was looking at the left leg to see if it may have slipped down there, that knee, before he pushed forward. Doesn't appear that it did at all, though, and I think they'll stay with the touchdown that they ruled on the field.
Got face masked in the process. Didn't see that one either. John Bible's our replay official. Scott Walker is our referee. This is the call.
After review, the ruling on the field stands.
Now it's 2-point conversion time.
So one play has changed the outlook of this football game. Arkansas has taken advantage. The one play could change the landscape of college football.
You're not kidding. And one player being out could change the landscape of college football. So that was a 4-yard run by Sanders to get the touchdown. He's not in there right now. KJ Jefferson and Trey Knox. Knox now moves up to the tight end spot. Momentarily was in the backfield for Jefferson. So this is KJ's run or a throw all the way, unless somebody joins him. They fake the sweep, and now quarterback draw. Jefferson not going to get there. He got to the 1. To'o came flying out over the top and prevented the 2-point conversion.
So a third quarter that has been such a disaster all year for Arkansas, they've owned it.
This was close too. You see number 10 come in over the top and won't allow the 2-pointer. 5-point game.
The Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5. How will you know which 2 to choose? Don't ask us. That's a rhetorical question. And everyone knows 2 for $5 is better than 1, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic.
I've never watched Patrick's practice jersey. Superstitious. I need to get that.
Update, Mississippi State winning all facets against A&M, who had 1 field goal, wanted another, but Emmanuel Forbes blocks it, and DeCamarion Richardson gets loose for the touchdown. Miss State up 21-3 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ness and Gary, back to you.
All right, Zook, special play there. Some special plays here has changed the complexion of our game. This guy, number 39, has been involved. And at this point, kicks deep. Alabama will come out to the 25-yard line. But an amazing sequence of events in the third quarter. First, it was Bates. The onside kick goes 11 yards, covers it himself. That lets the offense get going for Arkansas. And then special teams, not so special on that one. An errant snap that sent Bourbon all the way down the punter inside the 3. And then Rocket Sanders does the rest, driving and driving and driving and getting to the end zone. The only thing that didn't go right was a 2-point conversion. The Razorbacks had the fans back in it. They have controlled the third quarter, as Gary said. They went from 28 down to 28-23. So here we go. 15 minutes, 19 seconds to play.
And remember, the Bama advantage was throwing the ball. Can they run it? Will they run it, or will they have to go back to the pass?
They don't get anything there because Bumper Poole stops Jahmyr Gibbs in his tracks. That should bring the third quarter to a close. And Alabama might get one more snap off here. Nope. That'll end 3. And what a third. A disaster for Alabama. And Sam Pittman pulled out. Razorback Stadium in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And now we got a game. 28-23. Fans in it for this final stanza. High snap. No trouble. Gonna go long. Man out there. Broken up at the very last moment. Nice play by McLaughlin. And the crowd goes wild again.
Burton had him beat. Could have been a touchdown. Ball was badly underthrown. Watch, receiver has to slow down, practically stop and allows to come in. Jerry Barton says, if you'd have let me, I'd have had one. A poor throw, or Alabama scores a touchdown.
So now it's 3rd and 10. Alabama moved. AC Latham, I think. That was a call. You can barely hear it. The referee over the crowd right now.
That was part of the story in the Texas game. Penalties for Alabama. But right now, It's more than that, isn't it? They don't have their main offense. They're a passing team now, and they don't have their trigger man.
3rd and 15. Milroy steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off with it, and he's getting the first down and a lot more. This is what he can do. Milroy might have scored. Did he step out?
At the 2, I believe. And that's incredible on this play. Bumper Pool is spying the quarterback on the play. He's not covering anybody. He's covering 4. Watch this. He gets him. He misses him. You put your best tackler on their quarterback, and he misses him.
And he goes 77 yards to the 3-yard line. And now he throws, and it's batted in the air. Could have been intercepted. Sanders was close. It was flagged down. Conference among the officials here before the call. The ball was tipped, so that might have something to do with it.
Offside. Defense, number 50. After this is to the goal. Offside.
They called the defensive tackle, Eric Gregory, offsides. He lined up in the zone.
He must have. I didn't really see any movement down there.
How big would that have been if this tip ball would have been caught?
Oh, boy.
I didn't see anybody offside.
I didn't need it. At any rate, just outside the 1. Milroy, handoff. Going to be a lost yard here. Bumper Pool made the initial contact.
The only thing I can think of is that Arkansas only had 10 men on the field. The number 50 was trying to run in, and he was offside.
At any rate, they're back about where they started at the 3 after that tackle for loss by Poole. Jalen Milroy in there because Bryce Young was hurt earlier in the game. Takes the snap, gives off to McClellan, who can just walk in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, Jalen Milroy did what he does best. Passing game wasn't there. Bumper Pool was there to spy on him, but the athlete beats it, sets it up, and look at that blocking inside.
Well, a key play, as Gary said, what he does best on a 3rd and 15. He went 77 yards, and then they didn't have to go very far for McClellan. Reichard's extra point is good.
Yes, Eric Gregory was running in late. Arkansas on that first down, it really was offsides. They had 10 men on the field, and Gregory was running in as the 11th. So they have 10 men out there, but right here, you're going to have an appearance of one more player right at the end. So he is offsides.
Only offsides by about 15 yards. For Alabama, more importantly, the walk-in by McClellan caps a 75-yard drive, 77 of which was Jalen Milroy.
Now the gas price.
Lane used his athletic.
My man got to become a better pocket passer.
Hit the seam, and then use the offense to read, see the corner blitz, and run the offense. A little bit of everything from K.J. Jefferson.
That third quarter was K.J. Jefferson that we saw so many times a year ago. The last 5 drives, pretty impressive. Now it's Alabama kicking back off after a sensational run by Jalen Milroy. Got him close. Chase McClellan got him in for the score. And we still got 14 minutes to go. 35-23. And this won't be returnable, so they bring it out to the 25-yard line. So, you know, you'd like to have everybody healthy and everybody with their frontline players play. And you don't like to see anybody get injured. But the next 14 minutes could swing the whole SEC West for the rest of the year.
You know, how about Milroe? Late in the half, he had a 3rd and 18.
Right.
Throws the quick screen for a touchdown. Here, 3rd and 15. Goes 77 yards. He's made 2 big 3rd down plays to keep Alabama in the game.
And now they've got the lead a little more comfortably than they did have. And still it's going to be Arkansas with every opportunity in the world with a really good quarterback and their running game that started to pick up now. Let's see what they do. And here's the guy, KJ Jefferson, running over people for 12 yards. First down.
I like when we talked to KJ Jefferson yesterday. You asked him, are you fast? How fast are you? And he said, I got between the tackle speed.
That's right.
That's exactly what he did right there.
And now Sanders trying to pick his way for a couple more. Test your knowledge here quickly with today's Athletic Trivia question, which is, who's the only Arkansas head coach to defeat a Nick Saban-coached team? Remember, Alabama has won 15 straight in this series. Sam Pittman lost to him last year, 42-35. Now it's 35-23. And the Hogs need more points here pretty soon. And that one's batted down, incomplete.
Malachi Moore saved a big play there. Arkansas had a hot read on the play. If he gets it over Moore's hands, that's going to be a big play for Arkansas. Watch to the outside. Break out, hot, knocked down by 13, or that would have been big.
So now it's a 3rd and 8 that's big for Arkansas. A.J. Green's going to flush out of that backfield. So it's 5 receivers and K.J. Jefferson with a blitz coming. Not going to get away. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So all week, the Alabama rushers have been told, do not go past the quarterback. Just for this reason right here. He's going to pull it down, be ready. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes on the quarterback. And if you do, he'll run right back to you.
So that possession didn't do him any good at all. Punting time for Arkansas. You'd like to keep it out of Kool-Aid McKinstry's hands if you're Max Fletcher. And he did, knocked it out of bounds, but at least no return. They're going to spot it at around the 28-yard line. With 12:29 remaining in the ball game, second-ranked Alabama has got the ball back and a 12-point lead.
You hear that?
The quarterback goes up at 77.
A pass call that he did it. He was in the pocket and took it deep.
Arkansas scored 23 straight after Alabama already had a 28-0 lead, and their Heisman Trophy winning quarterback goes out. That 77-yard run set up the last touchdown, as Gary just mentioned. And now we got 12 and a half to go, and they've got the ball back up 12. Jahmyr Gibbs, big opening up the middle, and he is going to be gone. Nobody's going to catch Jahmyr Gibbs all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. 72 yards.
Well, I tell you, somebody picked the wrong lane. Both the safety and the corner go outside from this side. See the corner? The safety, that's a safety. The corner's outside of him, gets blocked inside. Bumper Pool gets taken and pushed by the hole, and he's gone. Seth McLaughlin, number 56, gets the key block. And as Brad knew, once he got in the open field, no one's going to catch him.
Goes over 100 yards on the ground, 131 for Jahmyr Gibbs, and a sensational strike of 72 for number 1. Alabama starting to take control now. And the injured quarterback says, that's my teammates out there. coverage with Amanda Warren and Jimmy Smits. All starts tomorrow after a new 60 Minutes here on CBS. And that follows our CBS football doubleheader. You might have to take a nap just from watching TV all day tomorrow on CBS.
Well, unfortunately, Bumper Poole, the great middle linebacker for Arkansas, was in the middle of both of those runs. Just a little bit out of control. One time he can't handle the quarterback draw, and the next time something Coughlin pushes him past the play with a great block. Here's the first one. Watch it. He's spying on the play this time. He's right there. He's got the quarterback all the way. He's got him. He's got him. Run right past him.
Yep.
Takes it for the big play. And on the run next time, he's got the middle of the field this time. He's got to do it again. Can he do it again? Gets pushed back at the last second past the play. No coverage from the secondary. They go outside, and Alabama blocks it perfectly that time for a touchdown.
+270 yard runs in the last 5 plays for Alabama has swung the tide back big time in their favor. Now it's A.J. Green. No gain.
Haven't called his name yet, but Brian Young that time, 47, came in and made a nice play that time. Fought all the way across his block, closed off the running lane. Nothing.
Been a little bit banged up, so to see him out there is good news for their defense. Jefferson pumps to the left. Throws on the run, completes it to Knox, who gets knocked down by Toe. And Malachi Moore, but he's got a first down unless the flag brings it back.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense, number 51. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So anytime your quarterback is a running quarterback and they sense he's going to run, you could see it. Leads with his shoulder and arm, and then Toa comes across on the other side.
So Stromberg, the center, downfield, backs it up 5 yards, second down and 15.
Yeah, they might stop this and look for targeting on Henry Toa, might they?
The game is being stopped for a medical observer.
They had the big pass play that Gary just showed you a little while ago. Gene Steratore is along with us, 4th member of our crew. Gene?
Yeah, I think it's definitely not a target shot here with the shoulder, with the side of the helmet. And then when number 10 White comes in, it's a side head up and not crown either. But I think it's a good, safe practice to see 2 hits like that on a player's helmet to stop and make sure that he's okay.
They're having a chat with Trey, and I'm sure he's saying, no, I'm good.
Yeah, however, they always do, don't
Right. That's exactly the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, they always do.
You were telling us about how many times they've asked you,
right.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm going back in.
A little different, but back then, that's for sure. Now, despite what happened to Tua, they try, and I think that underlined to everybody, they got to be more cautious with every player out there.
College and pro.
Yep.
And he's coming out for a play for sure, and maybe for the rest of the game. And Nathan Bax is going to take Trey's spot. With the medical stop, you have to come out for a play. It's like losing your helmet, basically. So 2nd and 15. The wide receivers today for Arkansas have just not come up with enough big plays. And this screen pass is blown up. A.J. Jefferson gave up on that one in a hurry.
Yeah, and that time Jalen Mooney read it perfectly, number 42. Nothing there. Had to dump it.
So it's been streaks, 28 straight for Alabama, then 23 straight points for Arkansas, and now 2 quick, long touchdown runs. Well, a long run that got him close to a touchdown of 77, and then Jahmyr Gibbs 72-yarder. And that's where we stand at 42-23. 11 minutes to go. A.J. Jefferson waits too long. Still trying to drag his way out of there, but he's not going to get out of the grasp.
Well, might be a late penalty on Toa there, a dumb one. Going to keep Arkansas football. He just shoves a player, kind of a celebration shove, and he's going to get called on it.
There's the reaction.
Yeah, that was a bad play. They're off the field.
After the play, personal foul, late hit, defense number 10. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Not off the field now.
Play ends. It's a sack for sure. Going down.
And then the push from behind.
Yep, that's kind of dumb, isn't it?
Yep. Toto knows it, but a little too late for it now.
Stromberg gets up and points right at him. I mean, geez, he comes from 15 yards away. Whistle's blowing, and he knew it. Didn't know it before he did it, but he knew it after.
Here's a quick throw on the flats. Hazelwood broke one tackle. And a stiff arm at the end to pick up another first down.
Yeah, that's a lack of discipline that, you know, these games are, you think they're over. They're never over, are they? Quick screen to the outside. Makes one guy miss. Good positive play.
And flags down on this one. Dominion going nowhere.
Yeah, too many men in the backfield again. It's the third one of the game.
Illegal formation. Offense number 75 does not line up on the line of scrimmage. This penalty is declined. Second down.
By the way, Trey Knox is back in the lineup after coming out for that one play. I should have mentioned that before we asked you the trivia question, which was the only Arkansas head coach to defeat a Nick Saban coached team. Houston Nutt, one of our comrades, did it twice. Nick was at LSU at the time, not at Alabama. Since Nick got to Alabama, Alabama hasn't lost to Arkansas. A.J. Jefferson throws a strike complete to midfield.
Nice, strong hands there. You know you're going to get hit. It's coming. Keytron Jackson staying all the way with it. Terrion Arnold's going to close on it, but strong hands. He stays with it. Nice job that time.
Keytron picks up 17 with that grab. And Arkansas is back in Alabama territory, though only by a yard. And it's a little more than a yard now. Dominion got a couple. Time is of the essence. 15 straight times Alabama has won this matchup. They go back to 2006, the last time they were able to beat the Tide. A.J. Jefferson, incomplete. Intended for Matt Landers, and there's a flag down, so McKinstry, Kool-Aid, I guess he had his hand in the Kool-Aid.
McKinstry wasn't ready on this play. He was looking around to the inside. Arkansas quick snaps it. He never gets in phase. It costs him a penalty.
15-yard penalty.
He's staring. He's trying to get the call. And all of a sudden, Arkansas quick snaps it and goes with the fade.
Well, that's going to move it inside the 35.
Two bad mental mistakes by Alabama. Toa's penalty. They're off the field. That time, Kool-Aid doesn't get ready. And it costs them.
Dominique Johnson comes back in to the Arkansas backfield with a first down just outside the Alabama 32. He gets the carry. And a nice game. Dallas Turner made the tackle. Down to 9 minutes, though. Yes, should be a face mask, shouldn't it? He broke the tackle. A.J. Jefferson makes McKinstry pay at the end of it.
Dallas Turner, number 15 on number 1. Who was face masking who? We'll find out. Well, both of them did it. Right? Who are you calling that on?
I'm calling on defense.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 15. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
It's like when my kids, he started it. There's the first face mask, there's the second face mask. KJ Jefferson started it, and he was the last guy to let go, and it goes on Turner.
So half the distance of the goal is going to put it inside the 10. But the clock is running. Hazelwood in motion, now sets up on the right side as Jefferson wants to come back the other way with the football. He's not going anywhere with the football. Jaheim Otis again, the big presence on the inside. And now KJ Jefferson's down.
Devontae Lawson, number 32, holds his position, forces him back inside. And when you say big, it's big. Even though Otis is gloss 70 pounds,
He still weighs
big.
about 350
Yes.
something, doesn't he? And right on the shoulder and the right side of his head on KJ Jefferson. And so Cade Orton comes in at quarterback. So we're in the backup quarterback situation for both teams.
Started out in North Carolina, transferred from USF.
Wants to throw and lobs it to the corner. Broken up. Intended for Matt Landers again. McKinstry back there. This time he was paying attention.
I think Nick Saban is still saying, why was the face mask just on us? There was 2 of them there. McKinstry in good position, great phase, and Landers basically has to knock it down. It would have been intercepted. Now to get ready. When you're playing corner, you've got to get in position. You start late, he's by you.
Jefferson's back in after one play by his backup. 3rd and goal, but it's outside the 15. Pumps to the right, goes to the end zone, overshot everybody. It's 4th down.
19-point game. Sam Pittman's going to take 3 and make it a 2-score game. 2 scores, 2-point plays.
That's a lot of 2s with just 7:41 to go.
I don't think you have much choice. You're not going to pick up. You don't think you're going to pick up 15. You're going to have to take the 3 and hope you can score twice.
34-yard field goal attempt by Cam Little, who hit one earlier from 22.
You saw Florida make a run at it late like this, didn't he?
Yeah. And Cam's got this one as well.
Cam would have loved one just like that a week ago, wouldn't it?
No kidding. So they take the 3. 42-26.
Oh, thank you. Look nice in your all black.
Where most people will probably know that Geico could save their money.
Scan of the field. I'm going to try it for free.
Alabama will put the hands team out, anticipate or at least discourage Arkansas from trying the onside kick.
Remember, Jake Bates already had one successful in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that was a surprise. This won't be, though, right?
I don't think so. Well, Jahmyr Gibbs is standing around the 17-yard line. If they pooch kick it, or if he kicks it away, he'll just let it go and bring it out to the 25. Which is what they'll do. So Alabama, 7:38 to go, playing with a 2-score lead. 2 heavy scores, as Gary called them. 8-8. Bryce Young came out, chin strap tightened, helmet on in the second half, but hasn't seen any action. But he has been cheering his teammates on.
Does it feel like relatively, that might be positive that he doesn't have it in a sling?
I think so, but I don't know. I think it also shows that he didn't want to stay in the locker room. I wanted to show a little...
No, I agree with that. We're not supposed to speculate bad, but can we speculate good?
I don't know why we can't. We're looking at the bright side of things.
Exactly.
One of the bright sides, they got this guy playing tailback, but Bunker Pearson, you're not getting away from me this time.
Yep.
Let's check in with Jenny.
Yeah, a little more on Milrow coming from Bill O'Brien there. Quick little scouting report from him. Great legs, strong arm, can't throw outside. But he did say he wouldn't be here if we didn't like him. Of course, this is Alabama, guys.
Yeah, just another player of the year type guy, and with whatever state these guys come from. Gibbs. Pass off the left side. He might be gone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. He's only got a 72-yarder. He's got another one. Touchdown, Alabama. With whatever state these guys come from. Gibbs. Pass off the left side. He might be gone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. He's only got a 72-yarder. He's got another one. Touchdown, Alabama. This one goes for 76. Bryce Young's going to go to meet him when he gets to the sideline.
Well, he showed it all there, but the line started it. They started it, creasing it. They block down, and then kick out to the outside. That creates it, and Delcourt comes around, McLaughlin comes around and makes a key block again. I'll tell you, Seth McLaughlin's had himself a game here today.
Reichert's extra point is good. Well, Jahmyr Gibbs, we highlighted him in the offense for Alabama other than Bryce Young and said he's the most dangerous guy they have. I think he's proven the point today. 2 touchdown runs of 70-plus, and number 1 has number 2 in command.
Giorgio, look, the peanut butter box is here.
Ralph, that's the Chewy Pharmacy box with our flea and tick meds. It's not peanut butter.
I know, but every time the box comes, we get the peanut butter.
Yes, because Mom takes the meds out of the...
2 huge runs. In fact, the last 3 runs by Alabama, they had drives and runs of 77, 72 by that guy, and 73, or 75 by that guy. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, you don't want to give that guy space.
I don't think so.
Remember we said at the end of the third quarter, Alabama had -1 yard of total offense. Now they're running for 300 yards over the game, 221 in this fourth quarter, basically, right? I mean, what a rushing attack. And the big runs, I think the key one was the quarterback Milrow's run, wasn't it?
Yeah.
3rd and 15. That's when Arkansas really believed one stop, and we can make this really, really uneasy for Alabama. After that play, they kind of seemed to lose their heart.
So, Cade Fortin is going to stay at a quarterback for Arkansas. Even though KJ Jefferson came back in for a couple more plays, looks like it's going to be his game the rest of the way. A.J. Green lost his mouthpiece as he got hit. I think this guy's going to be a weapon of choice for Alabama the rest of the way.
And the Alabama fans, I mean, they go, that's Kenyon Drake. For me, my eyes, he's an Alvin Kamara type back. Both of them are pretty similar in the NFL, by the way.
Well, Jahmyr, I mentioned, was Georgia Tech's about their only offense last year, it seemed like, in a 3-win season. And when he transferred over, having watched him play at Georgia Tech, my thought was when he gets it figured out and gets introduced to his new teammates, he's going to be pretty good.
Well, this transfer portal's worked out pretty good for Alabama.
Yeah, you think?
Don't you think? Jameson Williams last year. This year, 2 breakaway players.
Orton going deep, overshoots everybody and completes 4th down. Single game rushing. Oh, some good names right there.
There's a lot of couple of checks.
Couple of Heisman Trophy winners in there.
I was thinking there's a lot of accountants that are making good living doing these guys' taxes. I'll tell you that.
So Fletcher's got a kick again on 4th down 7. The kick screen just has everybody clear out of the way, and this one also goes out of bounds.
It's amazing to watch these football games, how they can just turn on a play.
Wow.
It really is.
In a matter of 12 seconds here, 13 seconds there. Coming up on the College Football Postgame Show, presented by Rocket Mortgage. Adam and Rick and BJ will bring you today's highlights from another busy Saturday in college football.
And you know, that's kind of Nick Saban's theme, you know, the process, forget the momentum, forget the crowd, do your job. I mean, it looked like Arkansas had everything going their way. 3rd and 15, backup quarterback, boom. All of a sudden, everything changes.
Well, we just hope that guy will be able to come in again this season sometime, or maybe as soon as next week. Who knows? We'll find out in Tuscaloosa with you in prime time next Saturday. And Alabama won't lose the number 2 ranking, even though they gave up a bad 3rd quarter. Tonight, number 1 Georgia playing Mizzou on the road. Ohio State saw Rutgers have a 7-0 lead and then pretty much ran away with that one. Michigan beat Iowa. Clemson and North Carolina State, big game in the ACC tonight. Kentucky lost to Ole Miss 22-19 in a game that was just kind of stuck in gear there in the 4th quarter and never really changed. So that'll keep Ole Miss in the thick of things. Roydell Williams now getting some carries. Jameer Gibbs days, I'm sure, done.
Now, the surprise of the SEC this year has got to be Texas A&M, don't you think, though? I mean, everybody had them penciled in that they were the 2nd most talented team. That big matchup at Alabama. Everybody thought we'd have 2 undefeated teams, and A&M struggling.
Of course, they did hand Alabama one of only their 2 losses last year, so it'll be a rematch of that one that we saw at College Station. And the ball is out. And I guess the Tide recovered it.
Looked to me like Hudson Clark, number 17, ripped this ball out when he was coming in on the tackle late. Watch him rip. Yes, it was Clark.
Got a timeout. Here are the final 5 minutes. Three gigantic runs. Milroe, 2 by Gibbs. Arkansas took that time out with the punt upcoming from Bullock. Bryce Stevens made the first man miss. Got a block. He run out of bounds unceremoniously, probably on a personal foul at about the 28-yard line.
You call it on Moody, twisting him late when he got out of bounds.
Right at the end of this play, all he had to do is knock him out, and got a guy down on the special teams for Alabama. Demoy Kennedy is the man that's down. And here's, oh, that's going to be maybe a face mask, too, on top of everything else.
Might have got away with the toss, but not the face mask.
Working on the left leg of Des Moines Kennedy.
Yeah, unstable leg right there. You know, nobody ever wants to get hurt, but it's toughest to get hurt when the game's basically over like this.
We'll check on him when we come back.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it.
To the Alabama locker room, injured on that punt coverage.
It's been a very painful
right in
game
the
for
middle of the
Alabama.
screen.
Plants that left leg and the knee goes.
Oh, damn. I hope he's all right. This has been a rough game for Alabama, man.
With a little bit of pressure on it as he gets helped to the locker room. Meanwhile, with the flag, the personal foul, the line of scrimmage is a 45 after the punt return. Kate Fortin in at quarterback for Arkansas. Couple yard gain on the play.
Sean Parker Wilson on the left. The last, John came up to me before the game and he said, you know, who's the last quarterback that's lost here? They still love me because I'm the guy.
Oh, he's the guy.
2006.
While we're talking about radio, I send our wishes out to Eli Gold, long-time play-by-play man for the Tide. Eli's been doing it since time began. I don't know, but he's having some health issues. Eli, we miss you, buddy. And Chris Stewart filling in for him, doing a great job over there in the booth, along with John Parker that Gary's talking about.
Everybody misses Eli, especially when they're on the same side and he comes into the booth and visits with us. That's a great time.
Looking to throw on the run. Now he's going to run. And got the first down. He got clobbered by Malachi Moore.
There it is.
First down.
Still in bounds. He slows down, doesn't he? He slows down as he crosses the first down, and it gives the opportunity for the safety to get a clean shot on you.
Not sure that's the same call on the other sideline, but that's neither here nor there.
That was a clean hit, though.
He throws a strike, a quick slant to Landers. That should be another first down. Well, the crowd came out, decked in red today, hoping for an upset. They're going to come up short. There's a nice spin move by Hazelwood. And he's trying to get the defenders off him. Does get it inside the 20 to the 18.
So that's when the receiver really has to feel that pass. When that pass slows you down, do the spin move, go the other way. If he leads you forward, just keep running. Run right through the ball.
A good looking move.
Yep.
Fifth catch for Hazelwood today. In the red zone for the Razorbacks. Fumble snap by Fortin. Now Will Anderson. No, it's not Will Anderson. Defense giving chase. He throws it away. It was Chris Braswell who was applying the pressure.
You see the snap. Looked perfect first time it was. Took his eye off it for the play action. Gets it back. Outruns Braswell and gets rid of it. Kind of garbage time, but if you're a backup player, it's experience for the future.
Sure.
I mean, something happens to Jefferson, these are going to be valuable plays for Arkansas later in the year.
Orton overshot his intended receiver, Jaden Wilson. It'll be third down.
Tide, baby. Roll Tide.
Put Will Anderson back in the game now. On 3rd and 10. Going to be matched up against Luke Jones, number 70 on the left side. There's the matchup right there.
That wide split. Here it comes. Throws over the middle and complete. And Nathan Bax, the tight end who came in earlier for Trey Knox when he was shaking up. It's 4th down. 4th and 5. Receivers in tight here on 4th down and 5. Last chance for Arkansas. Horton got a man open out in the flat. It's Hazelwood. Not going to get there. Alabama's going to take over on downs.
That was a great open field tackle.
Terry
That was a great open field tackle.
Stop to prevent a first down.
So this is perfect defense by Alabama. You give them the short ball, and then you close. And you don't miss the tackle, and you can get off the field.
That was a good tackle right there.
Great tackle. That was an open. That's the hardest tackle in football. Open field, textbook tackle.
Wrap up.
Textbook tackle.
Takes over. With 2 minutes to go.
He's a
Arkansas
damn
still has
good
2
corner.
timeouts remaining. I don't know if they'll choose to use them or not. Jalen Milroe
came through, didn't he?
He did. Trey Sanders getting a call for a yard or so. Bryce Young, there's his numbers before he injured his shoulder, and Jenny will have an opportunity to talk to Coach Saban when it's over, and maybe we'll get more information. Just like the fact that he's always smiling, but that's kind of like Bryce Young's normal attitude about everything. So
I like the way you put it. Maybe we'll get more information.
Well, maybe not.
All you can do is ask the question, right?
That's right. You might not get the answer you're looking for. Sanders, a couple yards shy of the first down.
Mississippi State had a big win at Texas A&M, and Arkansas goes to Mississippi State next.
That won't be easy with Will Rogers and company slinging it around. Alabama goes back home, as we talked about, against the Aggies next Saturday night. And there'll be some happy Alabama fans because they've been questioning things, and they probably still have some questions and some things that Nick Saban's going to say we have to clean up, especially that third quarter. But I think talking about we can't run the ball and all that nonsense has been put to rest at least for one day.
And all the questions will go about number 9. What's his health?
Right.
What will it be in the future if we don't have Bryce Young? Or if he's nicked, how long will it be?
Well, his team gets a win today, 16th straight over Arkansas. 49-26 is the final tally. Don't anybody touch that shoulder for right now.
Yeah, for real. Oh, man, thanks.
Jenny's with Nick Saban.
Coach, your Heisman Trophy winner, Bryce Young, goes down. The rest of the team steps up. What did you learn about the resiliency of this squad today?
Well, you know what I'd like to talk about is our team. You know, our team just won a game on the road. Wasn't pretty all the time, but they made plays when they had to make it.
Thanks.
We love Bryce. Bryce has got a sprained shoulder. You know, hopefully, you know, we'll get some diagnosis on him and see how he goes. But what about the game? What about the team? What about the players that play the game?
Let's talk about that. How would you characterize that win here?
I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs played great, made some big runs. Quarterback went in the game and made some plays. I mean, the defense, made some plays. We made some horrible mistakes, in special teams. But we overcame it. But there's a lot that we can learn from this game today, and hopefully our team will get better because of it.
Coach, thank you for your time.
I think that's what Jenny asked him in the first place.
He didn't hear it, I guess.
I think he had a preconceived answer.
Yes, he
right?
did.
No.
He thought the first question was going to be about that logical thought,
That's
but it
right.
didn't happen.
Jenny's with Nick Saban.
Coach, your Heisman Trophy winner, Bryce Young, goes down. The rest of the team steps up. What did you learn about the resiliency of this squad today?
Well, you know what I'd like to talk about is our team. Our team just won a game on the road.
I didn't catch that.
Wasn't pretty all the time, but they made plays when they had to make it. We love Bryce. Bryce has got a sprained shoulder. Hopefully, we'll get some diagnosis on him and see how he goes. But what about the game? What about the team? What about the players that pllayed the game?
That's what she asked me. I didn't catch that. Yo. He was like, I know what you're going to ask me before you ask me. She ain't even ask me. Oh, man. God bless her soul.
But we overcame it, but there's a lot that we can learn from this game today, and hopefully our team will get
That's
better.
hilarious. I ain't even catch that. I ain't even catch that. That's hilarious.
That's what Jenny asked him in the first place.
He didn't hear it, I guess.
I think he had a preconceived answer.
Yes, he
right?
did.
Facts. He was ready.
The first question was going to be about that logical thought,
That's
but it
right.
didn't happen.
That's hilarious.
Oh, well. We got the point across, and he got his point across.
You know, when he asked the question, and he answered the way you want to answer.
That's right. That's right. That's what you and I do when we're not on the air. All right. Time for our plays of the game, presented by Jersey Mike Subs. And there were some big ones, especially when Alabama was getting threatened, and this couldn't have been much bigger on 3rd down and 15. With Jalen Milroe taking off, turning on the Jets, cutting to the near side, and going 77 yards to get it down to 1st and goal, and they took it in from there. Next possession, Jahmyr Gibbs, who was the star of the game, set sail on this one, 70-plus to the house. Nobody was going to get him. Here's how Chris Stewart called it on the Alabama radio network.
As he will go on a handoff to Gibbs. Turns it out. Foot race. 40. Midfield. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs. 72 yards to the house. And Alabama quiets the crowd even more.
That was the call on a 72-yard touchdown run by that young man. He had a 75-yarder just moments later. Big game, over 200 on the ground for Jahmyr Gibbs in Alabama.
So bad, man.
49-26. That's going to wrap it up for us. For Gary Danielson, Jenny Dell, Dean Sterator, our entire CBS crew, Brad Nessler saying so long from Fayetteville. Final score, 2nd-ranked Alabama 49, number 20 Arkansas 26. We'll get you back to Adam Zucker and company for the college football postgame show presented by Rocket Mortgage right after these messages. See you next Saturday in Tuscaloosa.
Buying a home? Then you've got a lot on